Life is helter skelter. Never felt you. I don't want to be here to melt you. Yeah, I'm speaking gibberish right now. What's going on? To the peoples, to the peoples, to the peoples. Trying to make progress where there seems to be no progress. Um, but I'm back again. I'm back again for those people that are missing me. I just took a little break last Wednesday. Nothing crazy, just wanted to get some rest. Sometimes I try to do more in one day than more people probably do in the whole week. And that's all good. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to, maintain and make things happen, as they need to happen. Hopefully everybody is good. Shout out to the replay gang, to those people doing that, that's watching me, in the replay. Much shout out to you. I got to drink some coffee because I'm a little tired. As I used to say, I got to get back into saying it. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here long enough to make an impact. And sometimes you just got to take a break and step back from whatever it is that you're doing. Shout out to the one person in there. Sometimes you just got to take a break, step back from what it is that you're doing. Sometimes people want to see the forest before the trees. I want to look at the trees in the forest first, see where I'm going, see what I'm doing in life. And I'm not just speaking gibberish. I'm not just rambling on. Sometimes you got to step back to remain consistent in what it is that you're trying to do. Sometimes you have to look at what's going on to understand, to just process what's happening in life. And forgive me if you hear anything in the background. I'm washing clothes. I'm trying to get that out the way too. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff right now, but I wanted to remain consistent, build momentum with my live streams, but whatever I'm trying to do, I don't have it all planned out. I don't have it all figured out. Right now, this looks like it looks. It is what it is. It's nothing to get crazy about, but at the same time, in order to get somewhere, you have to start going. They say, what is it? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So this is one of many steps off to where I'm going. And sometimes you don't have to have it all figured out. Sometimes you don't have to know what things are going to look like. Sometimes, you just have to see what it is. I mean, I hate to say, let's play it by ear or let's just figure it out as we go along. But sometimes it does become that. And then it does become to a strategy. I mean, does come to a point where you begin to formulate a strategy. You begin to see the outlines or the workings of a plan, but you just got to know what you're working with at first. And sometimes it is a situation where you just, you are just trying to figure it out. You are just trying to, get your feet wet or get yourself your land legs or sea legs back, however the saying goes, you know, and just building momentum is just about getting up and moving. Sometimes you don't want to get up and move. Sometimes you don't want to be bothered. Sometimes it's a situation where you just want to, lay in bed all day, or sometimes you don't want to deal with the world or face the world out there, but in order to get anything done, you have to be willing to face something, even if it's that person in the mirror. You know, we forget about that at times. Um, it's wild. It's wild, but that's all right though. That's all right though. We keep going, and it's about not quitting. You know, um, not giving up on yourself. And a lot of times when I'm out there trying to do what I got to do, I have to remember that, I need to believe in me and I need to believe in what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go. And I say that to you folks out there that struggle with things and that got stuff going on. And, you don't know where things are going to go from one day to the next. Every day is not sunshine and rainbows. Every situation you stare into is not a crystal stare to where you could figure it out and see everything that's going on. What's going on, Hazel? I appreciate you. It's so good to see you as well. I do appreciate you for stopping by. I'm just here doing a quick live stream. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not trying to um I'm not trying to make the world change the world or do anything like that, or be overly entertaining. I'm just I'm just keeping the practice going, just trying to keep with the momentum. Shout out to all the people out there that are still doing YouTube, that are still doing social media. It's not easy, especially when you've been doing it for a while or you've been trying to figure out what your place is in this whole thing. Um, you got a new era of youngsters coming up, a new era of different people and different things that are going on. I mean, there's so many things that I wish I would have done differently started in the beginning, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to, look back and say, hey, you know what? Maybe we could have did some things a little bit differently. Maybe some things could have been better than what they were. But right now, just by staying motivated, just staying in it, just getting the confidence, gaining the footing, because it's not easy when you're trying to do something or you want things to happen or stuff didn't turn out the way that you thought they should have or whatever the case may be. Doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you didn't hit the mark in the place where you were trying to hit your mark. You know, if you don't quit, then you just learn. And I've learned a lot from my situations, from my time being here on YouTube, and just being on any other social media platform. And, hopefully, it's still worth it to you, those folks out there that's still doing it, the folks that still have a channel, the people out there that are still trying to make something go, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with if things didn't turn out the way that you thought they should. It doesn't mean that it's over. I would say don't quit. Keep going, keep pushing, keep trying to make something happen, because you never know. It could be that moment when you're ready to walk away, that moment when you're ready to quit, that it happens right there. Because I'm not gonna say no names, but it was somebody recently that said they was gonna delete their YouTube channel, and I'm not gonna say that person's name. And I thought to myself, I was like, wow, that person has a following, that person has an audience, maybe not as big as they would like it to be, but what would happen if that person would have pushed a little bit more, a little bit further? What happened if that person would have just took it, pivoted it, and moved it into another direction? Sometimes you got to try something different. Like with me, I was doing vlogs, you know, I was doing stream of consciousness videos. I did cooking videos. I've done live streams. Do shorts. Figure out what it is to you. CR, what's going on, CR? I got to see the recent video that you did. I know you did a video that on there on your channel. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like I'll give it to one YouTuber that I used to talk to a lot. He said, as long as it's still fun, as long as it's still fun, you still go out there and you try to do it and do what you do. As long as you have fun doing this. Eagle VP just went live. I'll probably go check him out in a few minutes. Well, shout out to my friends across the pond. Yeah, but again, as long as you keep having fun doing this, as long as yeah. Oh, what's up, Yas Poet, man? Uh, Yeah, I'm here from New York. I'm here from New York doing what I got to do, man. I'm still out here, man. For those folks that still check for me, for those folks that care about what I'm doing, thank you for the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Shout out to the replay gang again. Like I said, I'm not here for a long time, but just here long enough to make an impact. Um, yeah, man, it's just a funny place. It's a weird place right now with YouTube. It seems like it's always a weird place with certain people. And I think with this whole thing, to stay in it, to keep doing it, it has to be something that you like or love to do or something that you're passionate about. And I hope that all you out there, even if things didn't turn out your way, that you're still passionate about doing this thing, passionate about pushing it, because that's the ultimate thing right there. Did you get something out of it? Did you get an enjoyment out of it? Is this a purpose behind it? Are you doing it just to be doing it? Sometimes it's just a hobby. Everybody, yeah, creative, yeah. Hello to you, creative. Um, I just say, look, make sure it's worth it to you, because everybody's not going to be the next superstar. Everybody's not going to make the next $1 million. Everybody's not going to get the endorsement deals. Everybody's not going to be, on the front page of YouTube. Everybody's not going to be all that, but it doesn't mean you can't be successful in your own way. It doesn't mean you can't be relevant and make an impact in how you make an impact. You know, there are people that check for you, that look for you. I say appreciate your audience, and I've said this many times. I appreciate the people that come by, regardless of who it is, regardless of how small the audience or how big the audience gets. You know, and I never try to take this for granted. Even if it doesn't go the way that you would like it to, or how it would plan to be. You know, I'm grateful for this moment. And, I'm just trying to stay motivated to do it and just finding ways to keep trying to come back and do what I do, you know, and that's what it is. Sometimes you just got to let it go that way.